As soon as the iPhone 15, I think I'm gonna have to get it because my battery health is at 87.
I want to get it just to get it.
Okay.
I mean, my battery health too. My battery, for some reason, when I'm charging it at work, it charges really, really fast.
Right.
But it like heats up like a lot. My phone.
Well, because it's doing fast charge. It's working very hard.
Yeah, but like I didn't like set it up that way.
No, it depends. What do you use a regular plug or do you use your computer?
No, they have little USB outlets next to our...
Those are fast USB outlets then.
Yeah.
Those are 12 volts at least.
It's 2 little USBs so we can charge more than one.
Next time read it, and if it says 12V, that's a fast thingy.
Maybe. I know it charges it really fast.
Yeah. It must be a fast charger. I guess we're back. Welcome back to the We Should Know This podcast.
Welcome to season 2, everyone.
Yeah. Hold on. I have one. Yay. And we're back with the sound bites. You're welcome.
We're finally back.
Where we been, loca? Oh my god.
You know exactly where I've been.
Well,
but they don't know where we've been.
They don't know where we've been. Well, you should know. Where have we been?
We've been busy.
Booked and busy.
It's been the most, I think, hectic and chaotic summer ever.
I have to agree.
But it's not just for us.
Like summer.
I've been talking about this with other people, and it's been like that for a lot of people.
It went by way too fast, and I'm very uncomfortable with it.
I mean, I'm okay. It's hot, so I want summer to like
record breaking
come and go.
It's been record breaking here in Florida.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure that we've mentioned this, but I'm not sure. We live in Miami.
Right, Miami, Florida. Because I think they do know we're from Florida because we mentioned Disney so much, but
oh yeah,
it takes us a good long drive. But we're there all the time.
Yeah, but we're back.
We're back.
Ready for season 2.
Thriving.
As you guys can see, we're in a new setup.
I don't have that little soundbite, but you're welcome.
We're trying something new. Plus, we have some new things for season 2, so we needed a bigger space.
That's right. We needed a bigger space because we might need it for more people.
Because we have some amazing guests.
That's right.
Lined up for season 2.
We're very excited. As you guys know, the season 1 was more of like what you should know about us. But this time we're actually going to start learning things. We promise. And
we're bringing some of our friends and family to teach us things that we don't
because
know.
They are professionals in what they need in what they do, and we are not.
Yeah.
We are definitely not professionals. But we're ready. So where have we been? What have you been up to this summer? What are you doing?
My summer has been a lot. It's been back to back since we finished filming. We finished filming in May.
We sure did. It's been 4 long months. I missed you guys.
We finished season 1 in May, and it's just been back to back. May we celebrated Dennis's birthday.
That's right.
As well as my father-in-law. We call him Pancho, but his name is Francisco.
Panchos.
Celebrated their birthdays, and we took a trip to Tennessee. Remember, we talked about it.
That's right.
I was dreading the car ride.
Sure was.
But it wasn't that bad.
Good.
Other than, of course, we went with 2 toddlers, so they get uncomfortable, so we had to stop. Or they're
as
just
per usual, as you should.
But we had a great time. We went to the Smoky Mountains.
I know that.
Saw a bear,
and I saw her hiking.
Yeah, Shocker. It was like a little hike.
Okay, but like you were out in the wilderness.
Yeah, I'm not a hiking person.
I would have never in my entire life thought that, but
I know.
Good for you. I was just like, look at her go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun time.
That's good. You got a lot of pictures? Because I love pictures.
I mean, not so many because
you're the worst.
No, I'm not the worst.
This is Matthew's first time in the mountains, and you're like, where's my phone? Nowhere.
Here's the thing. I like to be in the moment. So I'm not always taking pictures and stuff.
Vete. Pa la Yuma with the hot mess.
Okay.
I need photos and I need videos.
I took some photos and I would update you guys and send them to you every day. It's like you and Mom.
Of course, it's never enough. So,
or post on my Instagram story.
Great. Anyway, other than that, we did have our annual big old church event thing.
We did. We had Congress.
It was a week long of mayhem and chaos.
Yes.
But it was fine. It was a blessing.
It was. Although it's chaotic and exhausting.
Yes.
That's, I think, the number one. It's always rewarding every year.
And not only rewarding as a blessing, but it's also rewarding as a lesson learned. I know what not to do now.
Yes.
And I know what to do now.
Yeah.
Because since I'm part of production and you know, I do help with the sounds and I help with the instruments and all that stuff. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, transporting a drum set is quite literally not the business.
There were things here and there.
Right.
But it happens to us every year. We make it work.
That's
we get
right.
through it.
That's right.
So I think it was...
We survived.
Yeah, we survived.
I'm a survivor. Ooh, we're back. Back with the playlist.
Back with the jukebox over here.
Back with the jukebox. Check it out at the end of the episode. Just kidding. But yes, we did have our annual giant church event, which was lovely.
Yeah. And then like literally a week and a half later, we went to youth camp.
Yep. We're like, oh my God, we're so tired of Congress and we have to pack for camp and I don't know what to wear. Yeah. That was
camp was great. It was hot.
Yes.
Again, it's Florida. Just all of Florida is just hot and
sticky. Gross. Yes, absolutely.
But I think it was a blessing too. And again, I said this last year and I'll say it again. I'm grateful for the kids that we have.
That's true.
I call them kids. They're not kids. Whatever. Everyone knows what I mean.
Don't act like one and we won't call you one.
But I'm grateful for the kids that we do have because compared to like other churches, they behave.
See, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. We don't have a single problem. Maybe registration, which I will fight those people as soon as I can.
But that's a problem every year.
But it wasn't a problem last year, though. Like, why did we have to get the last one, though?
Oh, yeah. That was the only inconvenience at camp. We got the last
building
as dorms for us to sleep in, and it was
the furthest building from all of the activities.
Yeah,
90% of the
and I feel
100% of the activities were about a mile away.
I feel like we jinxed ourselves because every year we complain about getting Bethany and Bauer, which are the two buildings closest to everything.
Sure.
And now we jinxed ourselves, and look at us. We had to get Destino.
Or they have something against us, and I want to fight.
I don't think they know us like that.
Oh, they know us. We're the biggest group there. They know us.
Yeah.
We're the most well-behaved as well.
It could have also been we registered late. So I'm gonna change my perspective, and I'm gonna assume that that's what it is.
I still want to fight. I don't care. They should know. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're not going to complain too much.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, after that, we had our, I want to say maybe not a month. Yeah, but a month after.
Less than a month.
Less than a month after, we had our family from Spain come into town for the first time.
Excuse me.
Ever.
You skipped a part.
What? Oh.
How dare you?
Perdóname. Papa Dios, perdóname. Matthew turned 3.
Mateo turned 3.
I don't have a sobbing sound, so. No. Matthew turned 3, and I am inconsolable, and I didn't know what to do that day or how to function after that because he's a whole 3-year-old.
He is a whole 3-year-old, but listen, even with last minute planning, or not just it wasn't last minute planning. There's just, again, there was a lot going on.
True.
So it's like we're here, we're there, back and forth. I think he had a great birthday.
I think he had such a fun time. He was the most chicloso I've seen him.
We live in Florida. It's expected. And the guy loves to run around. We rented the play area for the kids. And he did not leave that area the whole time.
Good for him. Except when we pulled out the pool and then it was just sticky, absolutely. Sweaty pee pool.
Yeah. And in the middle of that, our family from Spain came.
That's right.
And it was their first time here. Ever in this country.
My father has been in this country for over 40 years, and not one single person from his family over there in Spain has come to visit him. Ever. Yes. Except for now.
Yeah. And they were supposed to come in 2020.
Right.
But COVID hit.
No, they're right.
And then we thought, at least I thought, forget it. They're just never going to come.
Yeah. No, I thought it was all hope was lost. And I was just like, we'll see them for a funeral or something.
Yeah. Until one day, I think they called your dad and they're like, hey, so we were planning on going.
These are the dates. You good?
Yeah.
And he took the entire month off. He was just like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was so excited. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he finally got this moment. Of course, Soph was kind of making fun of him a little bit because he was already 100%.
Crying. 100%. Absolutely. I made fun of him.
So they went to the airport to pick him up, and she's like, he's already crying.
I was like,
well, what do you expect? He's excited to see his
family. They haven't come
family.
through the gate. I go, he's off in the distance crying like a lone wolf.
Yeah.
It was weird. I was just like, somebody go console him. And then your mom's like, no, it's okay. Yeah. You know. All right, Mom, but like we're in the middle of the airport. We just at least push him over here. He's by himself, standing, crying. You know how weird that looks? Terrorist.
I mean,
so I'm just go hug him or something. Just somewhere over here. So he cried before they got here. He cried when they got here. He cried in the car. He cried at the restaurant. He cried at home. He was crying for about 2 days.
And I'm sure that he cried after when they left.
Oh, absolutely, he cried when they left. Absolutely, they cried. They all cried. Actually, we all kind of teared up. I did cry. You did.
But I cry for everything. So.
Onion eyes.
We know this
here.
about me.
But I think we had a great time. We took them to Disney because again, it was like they're like,
and that is rare because you guys know that we love Disney,
right?
But we don't dare to go to Disney in the summertime.
No, we do not endure that. We're like, summer? Yeah, no, we're sticking to a pool.
Summer, heat, school's out, a lot of kids, a lot of tourists,
and still COVID. I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
not a fan.
But we did it.
We did it, and we strategically planned, and we did the best that we could with the little time that we had with them. And I felt like they had a great time. Number one, not only because they told us so, but I think they genuinely had a great time, and I'm proud of that.
I'm glad. I mean, I thought them coming here, it's like Miami is
gross. I don't know what to show you. Here are walls.
We live in Miami. But we're not people who go to the beach. Yuck. We don't go and do Everglades. We don't go and I don't know, do touristy things.
Yuck.
And the things that we thought they would not want to do was everything they wanted to do.
Absolutely.
So they did Everglades.
They went to they signed up for like this bus tour. So it
goes all over Miami.
Yeah,
right?
I dropped them off at Bayside, and they're like, "Okay, well, pick us up in like 5 hours." I'm like, "Okay," but like, how do I track you? Because if you get eaten, like I don't know what to do. No, but the bus took them around Miami, like downtown Miami, to the Wynwood, to whatever the other art district, the financial district, whatever.
The more like famous spots. Yeah, in Miami.
Trash. It's all trash. And then they went to the Everglades, all the way to the Everglades, and then they went on a Star Island boat tour. Para ver la casa de los famosos.
I've done that. It's kind of like interesting, I guess, but I did it. For me, it was like the one time.
Okay, good. I've never done it, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you're also terrified of boats.
Right. I'm not a big boat person, so. Also, not going to the Everglades. Yeah. I'm okay.
But I think that they did have a good time. For sure, they left exhausted.
Oh, okay. We didn't stop.
We didn't stop in 8 days that they were here.
That's right. We're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna go eat, and then we go out.
But then drive to Disney, and drive to the beach, and drive here.
Walk around Disney, come back, eat at Disney. They're like, no, we're literally good. I was just like, no, you have to eat, because when we go, it's nonstop food always.
Yeah.
So stuff your face now. Don't disrespect me.
Yeah, but they couldn't. They're just like, I'm sorry, like, we can't eat.
Sorry, we do this to you, but like we don't want it.
We can't eat.
Get over it. No, but they were fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm so glad that they came. I'm so glad that they were able to experience the things that we love. Because we took them to Disney. We showed them the church. We showed them the people that we love mostly, because they were able to attend Matthew's birthday, which was great.
Yeah.
They got to meet who they needed to meet, and that was it. And it was great. I thought, this was. I'm not gonna. Oh my God, there's no wood here to knock on. Maybe this. I think it was a perfect trip.
Yeah. I
think it was a perfect time.
I just hope that they liked it enough to come back.
True.
And maybe bring some of the other family members.
I agree. I think that after this, they've kind of broken the glass ceiling almost, and they've broken the third wall. Like, they're like the fourth wall, not the third one. Idiot.
I don't know.
Okay, it's a film. Okay, it's a TV thing.
I don't know.
It's a TV thing.
Okay.
They'd be like, okay, so it's not as bad as the news puts it to be. It's like, not when you're with us.
Yeah. I think just a lot of people focus on like the politics side of the country. So they're like, I don't want to go there.
I mean, same, but here we are.
Like, I would rather be traveling through Europe. True. Where they live rather than being here. But this is where the Lord has us. For now.
But yeah, so our family came, and it was a blessing. And then what happened after that?
I think we had like a little break for like a little bit.
That's right. We had a little break.
Because they left at the beginning of August. And then school started.
It was a blessing.
School started.
But also a curse.
Because traffic
started. Yeah.
So we got a little bit of break. And then like Labor Day. We did a new Disney park.
That's right.
That we had never done.
Shocker.
Which happened to be one of the water parks. So we had already done Blizzard Beach.
That's right. A very long time ago.
And Blizzard Beach right now is closed for remodeling. And it's been closed for a while.
Yeah.
And we had never done Typhoon Lagoon. So we went.
The best. Absolutely worth those $50.
Yes. So Typhoon Lagoon is a lot cheaper than any of the other parks.
So much cheaper.
But even with our annual pass holder discount, we got it even cheaper.
Yep.
So it was literally less than $50 each.
Yep. And it was absolutely worth it. A giant pool.
Several pools.
Several pools, yes. Several rides.
Lazy River, wave pool.
The best.
That took me out. The wave pool took me out.
Same.
No, literally took me out. I'm in the edge. I decided to sit.
Yeah, right on the shore.
Instead of standing up where I feel like I could like hold myself, be stronger.
Same.
No.
Wrong.
I decided to sit and I rolled. And I'm trying to grab onto something, but there's nothing to grab onto. So I scraped my knuckles with the floor of the pool.
That first wave definitely surprised us, and we looked like beached whales. For sure.
Absolutely.
After that, we learned our lesson.
Yeah.
And that was scary. It is the biggest or the tallest, I don't know how you say it. Largest, but it means like the actual wave. It's the biggest or the strongest wave pool in North America.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't
wild.
know that
Me either.
Me
either. Up until this last trip. But it was fantastic. It was such a great time. The water was cold, but then with the heat, it was glorious. That lazy river was the best. Mm-hmm. Matthew was instantly bored. Instantly. He was like, ¿Ya no bajamos?
Yeah.
¿No bajamos? ¿Llegamos? He's like, I want to get off of this thing.
Yeah, he just wanted to go to like the little kids splash pad area.
Love the splash pad area. Dominated the hose.
Or even just sitting in like they had like almost like these puddles.
Yes.
So like where people are walking, it's hot. The floor is hot.
Yeah.
So there's like puddles so that people can walk, refresh their feet, and keep going.
Yeah.
Sounds gross, but we sat on them because it's refreshing.
Let me tell you, that thought came to me, and I immediately stood up. Because I'm like, I'm playing with Matthew Galindo in just this little puddle. And as a whole ass group of people just walked in, and like, I looked at their feet and I was just like, "Qué asquerosidad." And then I'm thinking, like, I looked to the other side and there's like a little kid or like two little girls playing with like whatever. I'm like, they pee in this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stand up because I'm sitting there and the sun is beating down. So I just like grab a little bit of water, like kind of like tap myself so I don't fry, whatever, just to cool off. And I'm just like,
but they did have drains.
Ew.
So the water would drain out. And then as more waves came, it's almost like the wave pool water is what came and like created the puddle.
I don't want to. I didn't. I was not a big fan. It was disgusting. Matthew was also immediately terrified of the wave.
Well, yeah. If it took him, us out, imagine him.
Yeah, he was not a big fan. He stood in the first one. He was just like, absolutely not. But luckily, towards the end, we found a non-wave pool.
Yeah.
And
just like one large pool, yeah.
Just one large pool, and he absolutely loved it. I did ride some of the rides.
Yeah. I did only one or two. I think I did two. Yeah. I'm not a huge ride person.
Right.
I'm really not.
That's okay.
They tried forcing me to.
Nobody forced you. We tried to convince you.
They were
because you were a boring vacationer.
Persistent. I'm not a boring vacationer.
A little bit.
I'm not a ride person. Like I'm more like let me chill, let me vibe.
That's boring.
Let me relax.
That's boring.
Also,
that's cool, but like also boring.
We were there all day.
That's right.
From 10 a.m.
10:30
till 8 p.m., which is part
7:30.
Almost 8 p.m.
Almost 8 p.m.
I was tired.
I didn't
get to nap like Matthew did.
Okay. Well, you could have. Nobody stopped you. We bought 2 umbrellas for that reason.
Yeah, but I was fighting off bees.
Oh yeah, that was a downside.
That was the downside, but I think it's the area we were sitting in.
Rear towel.
There was a lot of bees, and I also think it was the colors
of your towel. Yeah.
Of my towel, and Mateo was wearing neon because I didn't want him to get lost. I pulled them on. dressed in like bright colors to like make sure I can keep an eye on him. I know what he looks like.
There was also like 15 other kids with the same color, so good job.
Yes, but at least I know like his specific bathing suit. He was the only one with his little bucket hat.
That's right.
So,
because he is very sensitive to the sun. He is wet.
I can tell him apart.
Good for you. I rode some of the rides. Some of them took me out. We did the Babunga. I don't know what it's called. Cowabunga plunge or something, whatever. It's a giant slide, right? So I'm thinking, okay, they're going to tell me to take off my shoes because I had chanclas on, or they're going to have me take off my phone from my lanyard or whatever. And nothing. And the lady's like, all right, sit down, wait till the light turns green, cross your legs and cross your arms. Oh, okay. Went down so fast.
I would never.
We went down 5 stories.
Yeah, no.
That's how high we were. Así acostada. And I'm like, at some point, what my feet were up like this. And I was just like, calm down. And then I hit the bottom or whatever. The biggest wedgie
I bet
I've ever witnessed in my life.
And you're wearing shorts. I was
wearing shorts. My bathing suit inside my shorts went up. And I was just like, poor Alejandra, who was next to me. Number one, she got punched in the face. She got punched by water. That's another story for another day. She definitely got punched by the water, and she had a bigger wedgie. It's just like, so stand behind me. I gotta pick it. I'm just like, Alex. And the worst part is that at the very end of the slide, whatever, there's like seating for like an audience.
So people are watching this.
You walk out like. Every single person that walked out were like and then like there's like a bush to the side, and that's where everybody like, all right, because que pena, there's like a whole stadium looking thing. Just watching people.
I didn't know that part, that there's people watching you guys go.
No, definitely. Alejandra's like, I feel like I got punched in the face. Am I bleeding? I'm like, no, bro, I think it was just the rush of water that just so. But yeah, other than that, it was a great time.
Yeah, it was a great time. And then Chris and I came back, and you and Alex stayed.
We stayed because we went to a Johnny Swim concert. If you don't know who Johnny Swim is, look him up.
I've heard of them because of them.
Right.
But I've never actually heard their music.
Big fans. We had never been able to go to a concert because they've never come this close to Miami.
But you guys have already been to one.
Never. First time ever.
Oh, okay.
Because they've never been this close, or if they have been, like let's say Orlando or whatever, we have never been able to make it up there. But luckily it was Labor Day weekend. Alex had the day off or that week off or whatever. So we're just like, say less.
Yeah.
Great time. Super talented people. She is the daughter of Donna Summers, and he is this Cuban guy from Jacksonville. So amazing. Their voices are like butter.
Love that.
And let me just explain to everybody. Seat upgrades are always the move. Because we had the general admission.
Yeah, I heard about that. You guys were supposed to get there like hours early, make a line to try and get like good like seating or whatever. So we were planning to do all that, but we had gotten up late because we were tired from the pool and all that stuff. So Alex went to go look online at the actual House of Blues website to see, like what time do we have to be there? What time does it start, so we can work backwards? Like, okay, if we have to be there an hour earlier, then we'll kind of whatever. And she's like, oh, it says 6 o'clock. But then she also noticed that it said upgrade to VIP. Que no sé qué. She's like, oh, snap. Because on Ticketmaster, when I went to buy the tickets, I was going to buy the like whole VIP section. But it was like a meet and greet. And I was like almost $200 per person. And I was just like, first of all, what do I say to those people? Yeah.
I don't want it. I'm just going to be embarrassed. And I think it was just, I'll explain. The VIP also included you sitting on stage while they perform. I'd rather die.
But that sounds like
it sounds fantastic. Amazing. For someone else.
Because you don't like the attention.
Number one, attention. And it looked really, really cool because it was just like a little half moon like that. And it was just, I think it was like 4 people total. Mm-hmm. And they gave you like a bucket with ice water and like a beer of your choice. And you just sit on stage. You're sitting in the back of the stage like that, but facing the crowd. Tú estás loca. And at some point he was just like, okay, this is when an unreleased song that, we're going to start singing. We're going to, release soon or whatever. He pulls up a chair, sits next to this lady, and grabs his guitar. And he's like, do you know what would actually happen to my physical body? I'd crap all over the stage.
But that sounds so cool, though.
It sounds incredible. Not for me, though. The panic attack would just happen.
But then you guys upgraded to something different.
Correct. So at the actual House of Blues website, they have seat upgrades from the venue, not from the actual band. So we're like a chair, a table, a food menu, a personal whatever waiter. Yes, please. Upgraded, had literally the best seats in the entire place. Right and smack dab in the middle. Was it like
so much more expensive?
I think it was like $100 each in addition to what we paid for a general admission, which with taxes and everything was $40-something bucks. So total $140.
So still less than the $200.
The best. Yep. It was absolutely the best. And it was a great time. We bought merch because we're those people. And nothing. It was a great time. We had some churros. Mm-hmm. They had this like cayenne, no sé qué, dipping sauce. Oh my God, that was bad.
Spicy.
Alex ate it, and I was just like, "Oh my God, is this so good?" She's like, "Do not eat that."
With the churros?
With the chocolate churros.
Oh, because chocolate and cayenne are supposed to like go good together.
For who? Not for this body.
For people who have extensive palates. You don't.
I don't. I'm chicken nuggets and fries.
Alex doesn't have that much of an extensive palate either.
No. So she ended up getting fries, and I just ate the churros just like that, no sauce. And I tried a vodka Red Bull for the first time. I don't know if I liked it,
but like at that time, to give you all that energy.
Well, I mean, it was pretty early still because we got there before the concert started. They also had an opener and all that stuff. The good thing about these upgrades is that you can get there quite literally whenever you want because the seats are assigned.
Oh, got
like mine said party of Sofia Perez. So I had our 2 chairs, and that's where with their stickers it says our chair numbers.
Yeah.
So we could have literally gotten there whenever we wanted, but we got there early. Whatever. I tried a vodka Red Bull. I don't think I like it. My body didn't know what to do.
Okay, well now you know. Don't have it again.
Vodka's a downer, Red Bull's an upper. So I think my heart was like,
oh, okay. Freaking out.
Yeah. It didn't know what to do. So mark that on the list that I don't want it ever again.
Got it.
So other than that, then we came back. It was very sad.
Yeah, your PDD kicked in.
Sure did. Post-Disney depression, right? Is that what it is?
Ours is like a PDDD.
Yeah.
Post-Disney depression disorder.
There it is. That's the one. But yeah. Other than that, we had a few things here and there.
Yeah. We celebrated our mom's birthday, which is also our grandmother's birthday.
That's right.
It's always like a bittersweet.
Right.
Because we still have our mom to celebrate, but we can't celebrate the queen.
Yeah. They shared a birthday or share a birthday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, we said rest in peace to one of our dear friends, our grandparent. I don't know.
Yeah. We never met our grandfathers.
Right.
So obviously we grew up in a church, and there's a lot of people that come in and out. And we had this one family, it's their family entirely, who started coming to church. And his name is also Eduardo, like our dad. But de cariño was Lalo.
Yeah.
And he became like our grandfather.
Yep, absolutely.
He treated us as if we were his own granddaughters up until the day that he passed. Like even he ended up, like losing his memory towards the end. So obviously he doesn't recognize anyone. He doesn't remember things. But up until the moment that he could.
Yeah.
Even when he stopped coming because he got sick, COVID happened. He treated us like if we were his own like granddaughters.
And we treated him like he was our only grandfather.
Yeah, basically was. We didn't get to meet ours, so we didn't have any. But yeah, unfortunately he passed away, but he's in a much better place.
Much better place. He's no doubt in my mind.
Up there with the Lord.
Yeah, so we said
living his best life.
Rest in peace to our homie. But
yeah.
Other than that, I think it was a chaotic summer. And then we had to, pick this right back up.
We had to get our life together.
Absolutely.
And finally put together what we're going to do for season 2.
Yeah, we had a lot of ideas roaming around, but I think we have a solid plan. You're just going to have to stick around and find out.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's either just as good or better than season 1.
Hopefully better. We always aim for better.
We're always going to be self-critical.
Absolutely.
But so you guys let us know. You guys would have to be the ones.
Be nice.
Yeah. Do you have anything else going on that happened in the summer or?
Not really.
No.
Do I?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, because I wouldn't remember.
I'm trying to remember. Well, at least for me, work. I have some changes coming for work.
Good for you.
Training for a possible higher position, but we'll see how that pans out.
That's right, pans out. Very good.
Over in the fall, winter time.
No, other than that, I mean, it's been hot. I've been trying to go to the pool as much as possible because...
Yeah, you guys go to the pool every chance you get.
Absolutely.
And by you guys, I mean her, Alex and Chris.
That's right, because Alex and Chris have a pool, so that's what we do. Other than that, I've been just achicharrándome in the sun, and I love it.
But don't achicharrarse so much because
there's nothing wrong with dark, Anna.
I know.
Racist.
But skin cancer.
Okay, but I'm also protecting it.
Okay, well sometimes because you guys
because always.
No.
But I won't tell you.
Yeah, fine. You'll put it on initially and then it's like
I'm always reapplying. You can ask those two. I reapply more than they.
Yeah, and they need to apply it too.
That's on them. That's not my problem. Not my monkey, not my
They're your friends.
I tell them all the time all I want, but they're not going to listen to me because they do whatever the heck they want. So, I'm growing my hair out. I've decided.
No, you should have fixed it on the
side.
Oh,
no. Was it a thing here? Is this the first time you tell me about this?
Just
hey, yo. If we recorded this now, we're going to add a little sticker on it. I can't stand you, though. Oh, my God.
You're facing that way.
Quite literally.
So I can't see it.
Quite literally the worst. If this entire video I have a little pelito hanging out, you're going to get it.
Listen, go back to season 1. Sucks to suck. You're going to...
All my hair was messed up for season 1 as well, you jerk.
No, it wasn't.
No, you disrespectful.
No, it wasn't.
I'll tell you if your hair was messed up. At the beginning.
I did not see your hair.
Whatever. We'll see.
I'm not... Well, my hair's long enough. I can't grow... I don't think I'd grow it out more than what it is.
Really? You won't go to the waist?
I just recently trimmed it. And
right, but you're not planning to go to the waist?
No. No. Because, again, we live in Florida and it's hot. And I there's more often nowadays I don't care to do my hair.
I get it.
So I'll just wash it, air dry it, put it up in a bun.
Just put it in a bun. And I can put it in a bun.
I've had the urges to chop it, but I know that if I do, I'm gonna regret it, and then I want to grow it back right away. So it's just let me hold off.
That's right.
But my hair's the same.
Good for you. Well, yeah. I'm growing it out, so we'll see what it looks like at the end of the season.
But yeah, that is an update on us.
Your friendly update.
Stay tuned for the rest of the season. We're really excited, especially for our featured episodes.
That's right.
They're gonna be, I think,
interesting.
Yeah, because we'll see. We have such different personalities coming on.
It's true.
So we'll see if they turn out to be funny or too much chatter.
We'll see if we scrap them or not.
Yeah,
we'll have to find a different guest if we don't like them.
No, I'm sure our guests will be fine.
Okay, then it's us that we're worried about. All right, cool.
No, I mean, I'm not worried about any of it.
No, I'm
not
sure.
I think
it's gonna be a great time.
If it's gonna be good, a funny episode or a serious episode or in between. Who knows?
Wherever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Wherever it flows.
Wherever it flows.
We're trying to come up with the song, but wherever you are. But that's not
jukebox
where it was going. Anyway, go with the flow. Oh, you're welcome. Shout out Finding Nemo. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Your favorite. In a big blue world. All right. And that's how we're going to end this episode. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for the update. We love you. We can't wait to continue. Stick around for season 2. We're doing something a little different.
Yeah. Make sure to turn on those notifications so that you guys are aware of when our episodes come out on all podcast platforms as well as YouTube.
That's right. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and like you said, put on the notifications. Pay attention to our social media. We might be asking you some questions to answer here, or maybe we'll ask and I answer. I don't know. We ask, you answer? I don't know. We'll figure something out. Vice versa. Chris, figure it out. We love you and have a great evening. Bye. Bye.